What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year. That's Malachi Starks.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Making a stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nick's on third down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Judkins runs it in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. First and 10.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side.
He was brought down by
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Williams from the gun. Cut down the field, Golden. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. He's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First down from 41.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and
Williams
10.
on the play action.
41-yard line.
Lays out left side and gets it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at
And
the
off headed
26-yard
left,
line.
Henderson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first
He was
down.
taken down behind the
So
line
some
of
immediate
scrimmage.
revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Torrey Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, John Day Barron.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now it's 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Brings up third down.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to bring this back with a pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Williams to throw on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got room to roam. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy, small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Nix. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throw here, third down. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New set of downs for him from the 31. Henderson on 1st and 10. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's a sweep. He pumps fast forward. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
At the Bills' 3-yard line.
Back to Henderson. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Bills 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Bombers.
Play action with Nix. And they pick him off again! It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Makes the catch. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 35. Bills 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And that's that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills jump some of the lead off before the half.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Williams again. Brought in. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Henderson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds his running back, Henderson. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Now Bernard tracking that one down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd down, here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
First down.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down within a yard down the red zone as the stop is made. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a design run. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams off the play fake. Throw is caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Henderson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Jets.
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Completes, dialing up Collins again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Judkins. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to going off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Williams hitting that ball's out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Now here's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And the Bills are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Nix with it on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Now Nix on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And the man is there and knocked it away. Great defense. Not only denied that touchdown, forced this turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he lines up backwards to his own 5. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets up multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Again, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the right side, Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, you never some positive yards.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 14
They've got first down
yards.
here from the 36.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Jets, first down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
At the 7-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Robert, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He's looking deep once again. And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
62 yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turned both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right, that's a couple of...
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The Bills are lining up.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff for Henderson, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big people between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he has this down to the 34.
6 yards.
Gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
try the right side. Here's Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This is Henderson on second down. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Bills going nickel, third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass it downfield, working the left. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets have likely locked up the win right there.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 18. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
Shaheed on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nick's now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Bills are
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He has the 1st down, and now Brock, Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Hauled in left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what Jets, and I think you'd agree Brock has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Nix with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Once more, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.